terms of algebra is not particularly challenging. The only thing that I wanted to kind of reinforce to you is what this means. Express the length L as a function of the time. What that means, people, is that you're going to have an equation at the end that says L equals something. And in that something, there's going to be a T. All right? So essentially what we're doing here is we are solving for L with this equation. Okay? So if we start with writing this out, we have 2 pi, and then we have, notice that we have a radical with a fraction in it. We are allowed to split that. We have L, and we have square root of 9.8. Okay? That is a rule of radicals. You can break them up. We've been doing that when we've been simplifying radicals for a while. You just might not have seen it here in this context. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is just divide everything by 2 pi. Okay? So I'm going to divide both sides by 2 pi, which leaves me with T over 2 pi equals the square root of L over the square root of 9.8. Okay? Now, it's this radical that's kind of causing us a bit of trouble, so let's just square everything. Okay? So if we square everything, that means we've got this squared and we've got this squared, which is going to leave us with kind of an interesting situation, but very actually optimal. T squared, and that's equal to 4 pi squared. Don't make the mistake of thinking it's just 2 pi squared. So we have 4 pi squared is equal to square root of L times the square root of L is L. Square root of 9.8 times the square root of 9.8 is 9.8. Now the only thing that we have left to do is just get L all by itself. So let's cross multiply. We get 9.8 T squared equals L, it's 4 pi squared times L. Divide everything by 4 pi squared, and we have our answer in terms of L, 9.8 T squared over 4 pi squared, and that is our final answer. Not too difficult, just a lot of algebra.